Hello, welcome to Pecan Corner. I'm Tina, and today I'm going to make artist charcoal blocks for soldering, or they're soldering blocks for soldering jewelry. Jewelers use these. They're fairly expensive when you go to buy them, and so rather than spend anywhere from $7 to $12 plus shipping that they cost, I thought I would make our own and use our fireplace. Or our wood stove. So here's a finished one. This one, I wrapped it in 2 layers of heavy-duty foil. You leave a little bit of space for exhaust to come out, but what you want to do is in making charcoal, it's the same principle as the artist charcoal, vine charcoal that I made in another video. You want to prevent the oxygen from getting in there and burning it up, but you want the heat to be able to burn it, and that's what. So you burn off all those everything except the carbon, and that's what leaves you with your charcoal. You can use 2x4s. I have some. I happen to have some pieces of 2x6s, and so that's what I'm going to use for the ones that I'm going to make today. So what I'm going to do is tie them, or is wrap them. I'm going to wrap each one individually. And I'm wrapping it, sealing it tight up on that end. At this end, I'm just kind of pulling it together. So you're just leaving a little space so that some air can get through there. Not too much, but just a little dab. Then I'll put it in another layer. You can reuse this paper or this foil. You don't have to keep getting new. You can reuse it until it's too burnt to. Okay, fold up. I might get it where you can see it. There we go. Okay, fold up this end's tight, and then this end just kind of crinkled together, but leave it where air can kind of get into it there. Okay, same thing with this one. We use this one. See, there's a hole in this piece, so I'm going to use that end for the top edge. Okay, just kind of crinkle that up there. I don't know that it matters what kind of wood. I'm just using lumber. You know, I'm just using pieces of lumber that we had, that Paul had out there, or that we had out there. It's possible that different kinds make better charcoal, but I'm not familiar enough with it yet to have that sense for it. All right, and so there. Now I'm just going to take it and I'm going to set it into my stove. Okay, now, when I put them in the stove, I just I just put them over to the side. They don't have to be under the coals. They don't have to be on the side where in fact, you don't want them getting beat up by the big logs, so I'm just laying them in there, and now I'll just leave them for several hours. I may even leave them overnight and let them be sure that they burn all the way out, and then I'll show you the finished product. Alrighty, well, I left them in the stove all night, and I pulled them out first thing this morning and let them cool off. They might have been okay to come out a little earlier than that, but it was simpler. It was evening when I put them in, so it was simpler to take them out this morning. undo these here. And these are great for soldering with. Yeah, see there, it kind of split up. So probably I could have taken it out a little bit sooner, but it's still very good to use for our soldering and for heating up, even to melt gold and silver. You can use this with your torch. So there's that one. And then and see, the thing is I'm making these ourselves, so I won't have to. When you buy them, oftentimes they'll have wire wrapped around them to bind them, to hold them together and keep them from falling apart. So this way, if I make enough of our own in advance to last us all summer, you could do this in your smoker, or even in a charcoal fire. You know, if you've got one going out of doors, or if you've got a chimney, you could do that. Get you a bunch of coals going in there and set these in there. And there we go. Nice charcoal block for jewelers to use. So, all right. I hope that this will be useful to you and help you make your own and save you a little money. Thanks a bunch.